Hey guys, this is a Canon Pixma iP2600 that we're going to be taking apart today. So we'll just get right to it. You're going to use a Phillips head screwdriver tip. That's what I've got here. And the purpose of this video is just to show you how to replace some parts or take them off your printer for whatever reason, to repair or otherwise. So the top paper support tray, we're just going to push to the right. We're going to push this pin out of the way to the right, and that will release one side, and then we can push it to the other to remove the paper loading support tray. And we're going to open up this here and kind of do the same to the top cover. You can just push it to the right and push it towards you on this side, and that should pop out. Here we go. That was pretty simple and easy. Then we're going to go to replace the power supply unit. It's over here on the bottom. So I have the printer flipped upside down. I have a flathead screwdriver tip. I just want to show you exactly where to find the pin that holds down this power supply. It doesn't have any screws, but there is a pin on this side right behind this tab right here. So we're just going to push our flathead screwdriver in and push it to the right, and that releases our power supply. We're going to disconnect it right here, and if you're putting a new one in, you're just going to connect it, put it in here, make sure it's under this, and just going to snap it back in. Okay, so now we're going to remove the sides. To do so, I'm going to put the flathead screwdriver in here, and we're going to push this out of the way, kind of push it back, and that should release everywhere. Okay, that's one side. This is our other side right here. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to push it in there. Tab right here. Just going to push it back to release the front tabs. There we go. So now we have the logic board that's in there. We can't get to it until we remove the top. And to do so, we're going to use a Phillips head screwdriver and remove some screws over here, right here. And that releases the top. You can also press the tabs in the back, which it has arrows on there. Still have our ink in here. It's best to release the carriage unit before you start doing this assembly. To do that, I'll just spin some gears right here, and that releases it. I'll just push it here. Pull things out. Okay. From here we have access to this front door or an output tray. To remove that, we're going to need to remove these two screws right there, and that comes right out. Okay, this is our timing strip right here. It has the numbers on this side if you're replacing it, and the part number is readable from this side. So this is how it's supposed to be when you're installing one. it's a little bit tough to point there, but see this part number is red towards here. To release that, we're going to just push it to the right, or we can just put the spring away like that, and it unlocks right here on this side, just like so. When you're putting a new one in, make sure you put it in the correct position on this side. It has to be in between the sensors. So now we're going to go here to get to our logic board. So I would usually disconnect all cords, all the wiring here. This piece is connected directly to the board, so that has to be unscrewed on this side. To release it, here we go. We're going to remove this plastic pieces here. And we have a couple screws. And there's the cord that holds the whole metal piece here. Looks like I got most of them. And there's one more screw right there that holds this metal piece that the board is attached to. And we're gonna need to remove it. I need something longer. So I was able to get in there with the screwdriver. It has a little bit longer. Okay, I hope this releases it. So since it's a small printer and it's built very compact, some cords are directly in the way a little bit more than another printer. So all these pieces, for whatever reason, are just directly connected to the board, soldered in there. So we're going to remove that. Okay. And we can just disconnect most of the other cords. Like you see here, this one is connected directly to the board. This is the carriage wiring right here that we can just disconnect. And this is our board right here. Just remove that if we need to. So this is how the assembly is going to look like. It's going to include all these sensors here. So this is the pickup roller that I was talking about in the other video, where I just go over cleaning it, or paper mistake errors. It could be easier clean from here. You don't need to take apart the printer to get to it. It's accessible from here. So that's the other thing. Let's try to get that replaced too, if we can. I have never replaced it before, but we'll get into that. There we go. This is the rail for the carriage, for the carrier, in carrier. And this is where the roller is. So we can just press these out. Okay, so we're gonna push back on these pins right here. Like that releases the roller. So here's the roller for it. One of them, and there's a smaller one right here. I'm not sure if it's gonna be hard or not too hard to get to it, but just see how far we can go. And there was a piece of paper actually stuck in here. I'm not sure if that's why people got rid of this printer, maybe causing them issues. Okay, and that's the whole paper pickup assembly with the roller, if it was still in place. So this is what it looks like. The only thing here, there's a purge pump right here. So it's a purge unit attached to it. So you want to be careful with that and just remove those. So there's these tubings, you can just disconnect them, but you'll need gloves for that for sure. And all these here are absorber pads. See, seems like this printer hasn't been used too much. It looks pretty clean inside in a way. And the absorber pad has only been used up over here. Usually when it's used up pretty good, it's all going to be black. Sometimes you need it to be cleaned and everything like that. So this is as far as we'll go. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this was helpful for you in a way to maintain your printer or just to clean or repair something. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.